What's going on, you guys? Shit. Shit. God damn. I can feel that cold coming on. That's why I've been taking medicine since I woke up this morning. But what's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, even though this cold is coming on. I can feel it, honey. I can feel it. I don't know why I can't never get this camera right before I get on live. It's so annoying. There you go. At least I thought that's where it was. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, I like it to be a certain type of way. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. But yes, we are here for another episode of Yes for the Mess. And this Yes for the Mess is strictly reality TV based. It ain't really a lot of celebrity gossip or anything like that. It's everything on here is all reality TV based. All 5 topics are reality TV based. We'll be talking about Potomac, Married to Medicine, LAMH, as well as Bill Collective. Okay, and I thought that we were done with Bill Collective, but it looked like we ain't. Okay, but yes, we're here on some of y'all might be on lunch. Some of y'all might be doing all y'all things other things today or whatever, but we here early today. Before we get into anything, let me let you guys know what's going on. So y'all do know that your boy is nominated for a Boss Baby Award this year for the 5th time. I'm nominated for Content Creator of the Year. This is my lone nomination this year. So the link is already in the chat as well as in the description box. So please be sure, please be certain to go ahead and vote for me, y'all. Also, vote for my peers that's also nominated. There's a couple of people that I feel like you guys, that I know personally that I feel like you guys should give a chance to. There's Bundy, there's Benchworthy, there's Chef Dun Dun, there's Hemingway, there's Andario in the Chasing platform, there's Miguel. There's a lot of people that I know that's nominated this year, and I really want you guys to give them all a chance or whatever. So but also vote for me. This is the only nomination that I got, honey, so go ahead and vote for me. Also today, let me let you guys know what else I got going on today. If there's no more stuff to talk about for Yes for the Mess, the only other video that I got to do today is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We'll be going live for that right after the episode around 9:05. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Okay, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. The link is already available for my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, so make sure you guys go ahead and get to it, y'all. So I think that's pretty much all that we got right now, because if y'all don't know, if y'all even seen it, I announced on the Whether You Like It or Not Real Housewives of Beverly Hills panel that I would no longer be reviewing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I tried and I just can't get it. But what I will do is I won't leave the Whether You Like It or Not panel for Beverly Hills. What I will do is I'll only review the show and talk about it on the Whether You Like It or Not panel, but I won't be doing no solo reviews on it at all. I just can't do it anymore. I can't. And plus it's less that I got to do. So that's pretty much all that we got for that. So we're at 94 people so far, and the goal is to always get 100 people in every single live that we do, and it looks like we're gonna get that. So if you guys are brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to my platform, like the video, share the video, do all the things, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into the first, because I'm pressed for time, because I'm trying to go live and get this done, because I know that Bundy goes live at 2 o'clock. So I want to get this done before she goes live, because I want to watch her live. But we're going to go ahead and get into the first story of the day, y'all. And the first story is Potomac related. It involves Miss Ashley Darby and Miss Wendy Osefo, y'all. So apparently Ashley Darby feels some kind of way about about Wendy. She says that Wendy is two-faced, and I guess because she called her boyfriend Jack Harlow and said that Ashley can do much better than what she's doing in regards to the man that she's with. But we're going to go ahead and get into that first, and then, I'll be right back with my opinion. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
Wendy spoke about that on Watch Happens Live last week.
It was a little surprising to me that Wendy said those comments in the first place that she said in her confessional, because That's not the energy that Wendy was saying to me to my face. For someone who I consider to be my friend, I would really think if you really thought like, oh, this guy really isn't of the caliber or whatever, then maybe you'd say that. But to save that for the confessional chair, it really showed me that Wendy is two-faced. And so I didn't appreciate that at all. Like if you really felt that, you'd stand 10 toes on that and be like, girl, if you want to say this is a lateral move or whatever she said, then, just be a woman and say it to me. So I was just really, it pissed me off. I actually didn't even watch her Watch What Happens Live episode. I didn't really care to see it. Of course, I heard that she talked about me, called Josh a rented boyfriend. There are some other conversations that Wendy and I have had where she brings up things that her husband has been involved in to try to like justify her talking about Josh.
What's your response to how Wendy
try to like justify her talking about Josh? They're apples and oranges, things that she really has no justification to say. And also the fact that she doesn't even know Josh. She doesn't know his story, who he is, what he represents. And he's new to this platform. He doesn't know any of this. And you just go in on him like that's low-hanging fruit. And that's really stupid of you. Try to like justify her talking about Josh. They're apples.
What is your response to Ashley saying you can suck it on Watch What Happens Jack Harlow and Josh?
Oh, regarding your comments about Jack Harlow and Josh.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think that speaks to how deplorable and just lack of thought process Ashley has towards the whole situation, because she even tried to invoke the cancer of it all to seek sympathy. And that's not what we were doing. It was just light shade. It didn't warrant all of that. And so, I wish Ashley well, but I never thought it was wrong for you to say to your friend, oh, I think you could do better. I think that's actually a compliment. So for her to now take it to this level, it's odd. But yes, I will suck it with my husband, not my rented boyfriend.
Rented? She said she paid for it.
What?
Ashley, what did you think of Wendy calling Josh Jack Harlow and saying that you can do better than him?
Josh survived cancer when he was 27 years old. Okay. And he is now 30 years old. He's very accomplished. Wendy has no idea what he does for a living. And the man stared death in the face, okay, with thyroid cancer. So if anything, I think he's a very impressive young man, and Wendy can suck it.
Ashley, what did you think of Wendy calling Josh Jack?
So that was Ashley Darby and Wendy Osefo. Ashley felt some kind of way about Wendy's comments about, the Jack Harlow thing. And then Wendy responded by calling, him a rented boyfriend. And then Ashley furthermore took it to the next level when she felt some type of way about the other comments that Wendy made. Let me just be clear. Ashley got a whole lot of nerve to be sitting up here calling somebody else two-faced. Ashley got a whole lot of nerve to be even feeling some type of way about somebody having an opinion about her. I'm still wondering, why the fuck are you feeling some type of way when you yourself have been two-faced to many people on this damn platform that you consider to be friends? So I'm just trying to understand why the fuck you feel like you have a right to call anybody else two-faced. It's just like the damn tea kettle calling a pot a fucking sponge at this point. Like, Ashley, are you fucking for real right now? Because you really can't be for real. You can't be for real. Your whole thing of being on this show is to be a two-faced ass motherfucker. Like, that's all you've ever done. You've done nothing but snake other people, use what other people have told you against them, and all this other shit. Like, you have done that plenty of times, many times than any of us can count. So I really find that very crazy to me that you want to sit your ass up here and just, do shit and call somebody else two-faced. I could go down the list of the things that you've done as two-faced. Like, you made Candace believe that y'all two were getting on a good note, talking and getting past y'all past issues, only for you to turn around and spread a rumor about her husband trying to holler at Deborah. Or you made Candace believe that y'all was moving on into a better place, but then you go and write that statement for Monique. just to spite her. Like, you have done a lot of self-serving, heinous ass shit to other people. And I find it very funny that you send your ass up here feeling some type of way about somebody else. Like, as big as your head is, you ain't got no brain in it. Because for you to ever believe that anybody should give a fuck about your feelings when you have been a menace this entire time being on the Real Housewives of Potomac is really baffling to me. Ashley has thrown light shade at a lot of people, and some of her little light shade has been very nasty to other people on this motherfucking show. It's crazy how you can sit up here and talk about other people's husbands, but yet you didn't want nobody talking about your slime ball of a goddamn ex-husband when he was on the motherfucking show. Like, what are you talking about? I never forget, you was always talking about Juan, just like all of us were talking about Juan. You was always, going in on Robin dumbass, broke ass about whatever it was that was going on with Juan. You had so many opinions about that. But yet and still, you didn't want nobody to have no opinions about what the fuck you had going on with your motherfucking husband when your damn marriage was on the brink of breaking apart its damn self. But you didn't want nobody to talk about that, though. You didn't want nobody to have no opinions about the fact that your marriage was on the brink of breaking apart. You didn't want nobody talking about that. You didn't want nobody talking about that shit at all. But yeah, you got so much to say about everybody else. Ashley, go somewhere and sit your stupid ass the fuck down. All the shit that you've done, and you want to sit up here and play with the intelligence of other people. You think somebody gonna feel sorry for you? And then, just like Wendy said, you want to use the whole cancer thing as a way to get some sympathy and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but you using that cancer stuff is not going to change nobody's opinion about this motherfucker. He looks like Jack Harlow, and you could do better. But then again, there's really no better you can fucking do, because Michael was the worst, and you stuck to that for a long motherfucking time. So there's really no much better that your ass can do, if you really want to be frank about it. So you want to sit up here and get mad with Wendy, but yeah, you sit up here doing the same goddamn thing that everybody else has called you out on. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and I'm not like, and people have been telling me shit for many, many years. Like, there was a time where I would defend Ashley. There was a time where I used to defend her, especially at the very beginning. I wasn't even watching Potomac. Like, I wasn't reviewing Potomac, but like those first 2 seasons, I was defending Ashley quite a bit because I felt like those women were very hard on her. And I felt like they always judged her because she was young. And I used to love it when she would give it right back to them, like Sharice and Giselle and even Karen back then. I used to love it when she would give it right back to them. And Robin, because all of them used to come at her crazy. And then when Monique came around, that was their new punching bag. Then when Candace came around, they tried to make her their new punching bag, but it didn't work out. But however, I used to defend Ashley all the time early on. But as years went by, everybody would tell me how would try to correct me and tell me how horrible she actually was. And I can't really say that she wasn't horrible, because the motherfucker's horrible. She's horrible. And the fact is, like, she totally forgets about the shit that she's done to other people. But when the same energy is given to her motherfucking ass can't handle it, nor can she control her emotions. Now, motherfuckers is two-faced when she's made a whole career of being two-faced on this goddamn platform. I'm sorry, but I don't feel sorry for her ass. I honestly don't feel nothing for her ass. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, who the fuck are you to call anybody two-faced? But anyway, we can move on. Before we do move on, let me look at some of the comments before we move on, okay? Ashley has all that forehead, but no room for accountability in it. That's tragic, okay? Bye, Ashley. Please dismiss her from the show. They not, child, and that's unfortunate that they not. She needs to have this energy for somebody else. She brought Sesame Street around. She definitely did. Scott, come on. Thank goodness you called out Ashley. Ashley should be lucky that anyone is even talking to her goofy, dry self. Exactly. And she needs to get the fuck off the show. Ashley's colorism is coming up again. She always paints darker skinned women as predators. She's a true Karen, and now she's bringing up cancer. Girl, bye. Exactly. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next topic of the day because, like I said, we're on a time crunch today. The next topic of the day is Dr. Heavenly and Phaedra. Now, Dr. Heavenly has been coming for Phaedra quite a bit for the last couple of weeks. Okay, like even last year when she would be talking on her YouTube live, she had a bunch to say about Phaedra, honey. And like I said, y'all, I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of Dr. Heavenly, but I'm damn sure now. But I actually like Dr. Heavenly outside of what she does on the show because she's a sweet person outside of the show. But however, y'all know I can't stand Phaedra. Y'all know that already, right? Right. Okay. Now I'm here for anybody dragging this motherfucker. Okay. But however, you know the reunion is about to be filmed on my birthday, which is tomorrow. They'll be going to New York to film the reunion on tomorrow, y'all. And Dr. Heavenly says that she got some words for Phaedra, honey. And we're gonna go ahead and get into that right now. And once we get done listening to what she had to say, honey, we'll be right back. Let's get into it.
You better call Cadillac Kim, bitch, and get a read for you, because I'm coming for your ass. Do not lie on me, Phaedra. I do not like that shit. I would not have done that. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it to you or anybody else. Me and Phaedra was not in a bad place. We were not. I was cool with Phaedra until this. Bitch, you're not gonna put all that on me. That was her scheme. Now, I can't say who right or wrong. She was probably doing the same shit Quad was doing. Let me get my lick back. But if she comes to this reunion, bitch, you better call Cadillac Kim, bitch, and get a read for you, because I'm coming for your ass. Do not lie on me, Phaedra. I do not like that shit. I would not have done that. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it to you or anybody else. Me and Phaedra was not in a bad place. We were not. I was cool with Phaedra until this. Bitch, you're not gonna put all that on me. That was her scheme. Now, I can't say who right or wrong. She was probably doing the same shit Quad was doing. Let me get my lick back.
Now, I want to know, what has Phaedra done to these women on Married to Medicine? I need to know exactly what she has done right now, because the people are literally going in on Phaedra. And it's making me want to reach out to Dr. Heavenly for like a little live chat about this show. What y'all think about that? Because I do have the connect now, being that I did Miss to Millions with Dr. Heavenly. So I do have the connect now. So how would y'all feel if I brought Dr. Heavenly on for a little chit chat by the end of the season? How y'all feel about that? Let me know what y'all think about that. Because I've been thinking about this for a minute now. And I was wondering if y'all want that. Because I do want to do more interviews this year. So I want to see what is given. But it looks like y'all want me to, reach out to Dr. Heavenly's people and bring her to the show so we can have a conversation. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do a lot. I think I'm going to try and do some interviews with the Married to Medicine cast when the show is like wrapping up, because it's getting close to it, being that they're doing a reunion. So hold on, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ugh. Give me 1 second, y'all. Ugh. I told y'all I'm coming down with a cold, child. Like, ugh. Ugh. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for that. Ugh. Jesus. Ugh. I'm trying to get myself together, y'all. My bad. I knew I was gonna wind up sneezing on this shit. I already knew it. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good now. Let me get back on camera. Okay, but yeah, I do want to talk to Dr. Heavenly because I know that she gonna keep it real, and yeah, I think that I should do this. Yeah, because somebody said, please, I'm all LAMH out. This would be good. Absolutely. So Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to Dr. Heavenly. I want to talk to Quad too, but I don't never really be seeing Quad do interviews with YouTubers like that. So I'm not really certain if she'll do it, but I try. Um I've already started taking cold medicine this morning, literally just started. Um what else is going on? But yeah, I just need to know what Phaedra has done to Dr. Heavenly because like I said, Dr. Heavenly has been giving her the motherfucking business. Dr. Heavenly been giving her the business. And I can't say that I'm mad at her giving her the business. I just want to know what the issue is, child. That's all I really want to know. I really want to know what her problem is, what her issue is, because the girls are not featuring Phaedra. They are not featuring Phaedra in the least bit. They've been going in on Phaedra every week. Every week they in the blogs for Dragon Phaedra. Every week, Dr. Heavenly got words for Phaedra. And when you look at the show, it'll come across like Dr. Heavenly is like bullying Phaedra. Because it looks like it appears that Phaedra really ain't doing nothing. But we all know that Phaedra is not above doing shit behind the scenes now. Y'all do know that, and we all know that Phaedra is not above doing anything behind the scenes. She's been called out plenty of times before for doing fuck shit behind the scenes, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. But they are really, and I'm telling y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. I saw the new episode for Married to Medicine already. I've already seen it and I already did my review on it. And I'm just here to let y'all know that this is the most that Phaedra is going to give us this whole season on that episode. I don't want to give y'all no spoilers, but just know that a little bit of the real Phaedra going to come out at that damn trip. I'm just telling y'all. I saw the episode and that episode was good. Okay. I already did my review, was already set up to premiere right after the show. I already seen it. It's good. And I just want y'all to motherfucking know that they are coming for Phaedra. And this is the reason why Phaedra left her ass, left this fucking show, because she could not handle the heat. That is the real problem. Okay. Let me see. You ain't heard that from me now. Just saying. Okay. It's good now. I'm telling y'all. The real her gonna come out on that damn trip. Watch what I tell you. That is the most you gonna get from her. Woo! I hate having to work and I'm coming down with something. I really hate that, child. I'm sorry. I gotta keep going all off screen and shit to get my life together, child. But yeah. Let me see. Where we at? Heavenly already said that. What she already said, child. Dr. Hellishly is the black Lisa Renna of Married to Medicine, not the black Lisa Renna, child. So it's okay for Hellishly to lie on folks, but not Phaedra. Listen, I really don't know if y'all, I don't know if you knew or not, baby, but if you've been watching me, y'all know that I do call Heavenly out quite a bit on my videos. I call her out a lot on these videos, honey. So listen, don't get me wrong. It's never okay for nobody to lie at all. They are jealous of Phaedra and her bag, but they got bags too, though. So I don't understand why anybody needs to be jealous of Phaedra, and we need to stop using that jealous word every time somebody don't like somebody. Phaedra probably is doing some sneaky shady shit behind the scenes that we don't know about and that we ain't seen. Y'all know she not above it. Scotty, are you like in the investment group? What's the investment group? I believe the cast never wanted Phaedra on there, so of course they're gonna try to get her off. And Apollo is the winning ticket. Exactly. Ain't nobody jealous of fraudulent Phaedra. She ain't nobody. Oh my God. That's the most Phaedra gave on the last episode. Apollo wife called her out. Absolutely. I'm telling y'all. Just tune in. That's all I got to say about that. But I just need to know. I need to know everything that's going on with Heavenly and Phaedra, because the way that Heavenly going in on Phaedra, child, it got to be something going on that we don't know about. That's all I got on that, child. But we're gonna move on to the next topic. As I told y'all, we're on a time crunch, child. Let me see before we get into that. Thank you, Scotty. Everybody is not always jealous, right? There's some motherfuckers that I don't like. And I'm not jealous of them in the least bit. I don't want nothing that they got. I just don't like them as a person. I don't like their character. I don't like their victim ass, wannabe ass, villain ass attitude. I don't like the bullshit they do. I don't like the backstabbing shit that, yeah, I'm about to go into my own shit, but whatever. Heavenly do too much, but I'm ready for this. Jealous for what? Exactly. Heavenly tried to set Phaedra up, but it backfired because Phaedra brought a man. But y'all, we're about to go ahead and get into the next topic, and it's more married to medicine stuff, and it's involving Quad and King and Dr. G. Now, Heavenly has stated on one of her lives that Dr. G was solid in the group until he pressed charges, and King was allegedly getting 90 days in jail. Now, this came up when Dr. Heavenly went to Sherelle's World YouTube page and had a conversation with her and Perry and this dude named Freddie. Okay, that's what Heavenly put out there. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what she had to say, and then we'll be right back.
He's gonna get kicked out again, and he feels he's grafted to get back in there.
I don't know about that, because he's a doctor. I mean, King's not a doctor. Greg was solid in the group. I feel like, you know what I mean, until he pressed those charges. Yeah, they came to that part yet, right? He filed charges.
Charges?
Yeah, King was getting 90 days in jail. They haven't played that yet. Oh my God, I'm talking too damn much.
It's next week.
No, I feel it. I give you a teaser to watch the next week, but yes, he pressed charges. I mean, he filed a police report.
Yeah, but with Dr. G, I don't think it's nothing to do with the men, Freddie. I think
he's worried that maybe he's going to get kicked out again, and he feels he's grafted to get back in there.
I don't know about that, because he's a doctor. I mean, King's not a doctor. Greg was solid in the group. I feel like, you know what I mean, until he pressed those charges. Yeah, they came to that part yet, right? He filed charges.
Charges?
Yeah, King was getting 90 days in jail. They haven't played that yet. Oh my God, I'm talking too damn much.
It's next week.
No, I feel it. I give you a teaser to watch the next week, but yes, he pressed charges. I mean, he filed a police report.
Yeah, but with Dr. G, I don't think it's nothing to do with the men, Freddie. I think
he's worried that maybe he's going to get kicked out again.
Now, apparently, Schoolboy, she was in the comments and she said, this is what production wanted from the jump, to be drama between Greg, Quad, Lipton, and Lipton Tea. And they got exactly what they wanted. This right here proves it. It was good when Greg had the new wife and he was happy. Now, Quad has the younger boyfriend with the better body, and Mighty Mouse can't handle it. This was foolish of Greg to do this, then press charges on the man. And Lipton Tea should be embarrassed. Her husband has all this energy and smoke for his ex and her new man. Then go press charges so King can't be a part of the group. Was done on purpose because he knew that if he did that, he couldn't film. But his wife could continue to be a part of the cast and film, and to punish Quad for moving on when the divorce has been final for years. Wow. So do y'all agree with what Schoolboy said in the comment section? Because I do believe that definitely was a ploy so King could no longer film with the group. That's what I believe. That's what I think. Do y'all think that Dr. G pressed charges against King so he can no longer film with the group? I agree with that. I agree with that. I think a lot of the times when people, I'm about to say when people are on reality TV shows, they know that the kiss of death for a cast member on that show is to file charges against them because you can't film with them. They can't be around you. That fucks with their screen time and things like that. So I would not be surprised if that's what happened. He did that so he couldn't film with them. He did that so Quad could be punished. That's why he did what he did. Can't nobody tell me that's not why. That's that. Yeah, can't nobody tell me that ain't the reason. Nobody can tell me that that's the reason. Yeah, like so Gucci and Selena. I hate to go back there, but yeah, it's just like with them two. Like, you know, I feel like if the fight never happened, they still would have been bringing Selena on to the show. But because of the fact that Miss Gucci chose to press, you know, her charges and things like that, they felt like, oh no, we can't have this going on. We gotta nip this shit in the bud. And I think because he's on the outs with the group that may be doing the Sun from their house. I don't know. The scene from their house. Okay. Didn't we see Little Turner jump up out his seat and charge at that man? Mutual comeback. He just lost and is embarrassed. Absolutely. King and Quad were trying to impress each other and it backfired on both of them. How? Let's have a conversation. How did it backfire on them? And how were they trying to impress each other? I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. Yes, Toontown was in his feelings about the Quad of it all. Oh my God. Y'all got me tickled, okay? Like tickle. Because both are on the outs. But King and Quad were not on the outs. They weren't on the outs. At least in my eyes, they wasn't on the outs. They are now. How? They're still not. I'm still not understanding that. How are they still on? How are they on the outs? Dr. G has a lot to lose if he started fighting on the show. But see, he wasn't thinking about that when he hopped up in that man's face. That's all I'm saying. You got to think about what you do before you start hopping up in people's face. I ain't heard nothing about Quiet being fired. They'll be making a big mistake if they fire Quiet. Now, I'm going to say this and then we're going to move on because we're already going into 40 minutes. I'm going to say this and then we're going to move on. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Sammy. Hey, best friend. Hold on, y'all. Let me wipe my nose again, child. But yeah, I don't know. I think if they fire Quad, they're gonna make a big mistake because when they tried to let go of Quad last season, the show suffered when they let her down, when they let her go. Like after they ganged up on her in Napa, the show went down from that point on. So they know that they need Quad. So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna let her go. I don't believe that they letting her go, but that's just me not believing that they're gonna let her ass go. I don't believe they letting her go though. I just gotta be honest. I just got to be honest. I don't think that choir going anywhere. Just my point of view and my thoughts. Child, I'm trying to order Chick-fil-A on DoorDash, child. Mm-mm. I ain't DoorDash in a minute. There you go. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, I don't believe they're gonna let choir go. But that's just me though. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic at hand, and that is Miss Destiny and LeBerick. That's what we're gonna get into now. Now, there's an article on urbanbellmag.com where it talks about an update in Destiny's custody battle, child. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this article real quick, and then we'll talk about it then. Let me put this article on the screen so you guys can see it as I read along. And shout out to the 300 people that's up in here. Shout out, shout out, shout out. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Now, there we go with the article. So it says that another update in Destiny and LeBeric's custody battle. Okay. So it states a judge notes that Destiny may not keep her child away from her ex-husband amid their latest court drama. LeBerick Williams and cast member Destiny Payton have been going back and forth in court since their nasty divorce. The divorcees have made controversial accusations against each other. In their latest court filings, LeBerick accused Destiny of keeping their son locked from him for 9 days. This was a problem since the 9 days happened to be LeBerick's court-ordered days with their child. LeBerick petitioned the court to hold Destiny in contempt and again for not dropping off law. In Destiny's response, she alleged that she had good reason for not handing the child over to his father. Destiny alleged that LeBerick was physically abusive towards her and was in fear of her safety. This was highlighted by an arrest of LeBerick about a month ago in Huntsville. A hearing of the motions filed by LeBerick and Destiny was initially scheduled for February the 13th. Not long after the hearing order was filed, Destiny's attorneys filed a motion asking for continuance as they have prior obligations. Early Monday morning, the judge over their case obliged. According to a document obtained by Urban Bell, the order has been rescheduled until February 28th. The order has the following language confirming that the protection order wasn't granted. The ex parte protection from abuse order was not granted. The court notes that the mother may not withhold the minor child from the father. Interesting enough, Destiny and LeBerick appeared to find resolution. LeBerick posted a video of him and his son watching a Super Bowl together on his Instagram page. Okay. Despite the video, it remains to be seen if Destiny will continue pursuing the protection order or if LeBerick will continue seeking to hold Destiny in contempt of their custody order. Okay. So that is the Urban Bell article about Destiny. But not y'all still talking about Married to Medicine. Okay, so let me look at some of the comments. King is not banned from filming either. They just needed a background check. He's good. Dr. G just scared to be at the reunion with his ex-wife and her man. Oh, okay. I don't think firings happen until the reunion plays out. That is absolutely true. They could bring back Mariah, but they're not. So, let me see. It's very telling that Dr. G wanted to press charges against the man, but he could easily get aggressive towards a woman. Haha, okay, Dr. G is so full of it. I agree. That article is so one-sided. I read the full documents. The protection order is being addressed during the court date. Okay, Symmetry. I haven't seen the court documents. I might need to get those because I ain't seen them. But no lies now. I heard that Urban Bell is a little biased. Now I did hear that. You ain't hear that from me, but I have heard that they're a little biased now. That's what the T on the streets is. They've been saying that for quite some time that blog is biased to Melody Cherie, but I don't know. If I say it, motherfuckers gonna get mad at me if I say the shit. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But that's what has been being said. Okay. Now, we're gonna go ahead and get into the last story of the day, and that is So Gucci Sophia Shante. Okay, now she talks about why she quit Bell Collective. So we're gonna spend the next 10 minutes talking about this, y'all. And shout, like I said, shout out to the 300 people that's in the building. If you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, honey. Go ahead and subscribe, child. Go ahead and subscribe. But anyway, so let's get into Miss Sophia Shante So Gucci. Okay, let's go ahead and get into her. Now, let me take this overlay off. Now, this is also from Urban Bell, but we know that she did an interview with Millie Chun. So let's get into it. So Gucci left Bell Collective due to a controversial interview with Carlos King. Okay, that's what's being said. Now let's continue on. Let's keep going. As my girl Jamie, that's me, would say. Let's keep going. Sophia So Gucci Williams announced that she was departing Bell Collective after she received backlash for her behavior at the reunion. As we reported, it became rocky for So Gucci after Selena Johnson joined Bell Collective. Selena and So Gucci had gotten into an altercation while filming the show a couple of seasons ago. So Gucci pressed charges, but that did not prevent Selena from being a main cast member. So Gucci felt like her legal issues with Selena should have prevented her from joining the cast. The interview became very awkward when she expressed this on Carlos King's YouTube channel. The video was then made private once the comments began to roll in. Child, and we ain't seen that video since. So Gucci discussed her exit from Bell Collective during a recent interview with Millie Chun TV. Shout out to my girl Millie Chun. I love Millie Chun. She's very supportive. I just want to start out by saying that. And if you guys are avid Millie Chun watchers, let her know exactly what I said. I love Millie Chun, especially after working with her on the Mississippi Collective that we did when we did the Bell Collective wrap up. I love Millie Chun. She's very supportive. I love her down. She's really nice. She confirmed that her interview with Carlos was assigned to leave the show. Akeisha Cologne's departure wasn't responsible. Okay, Akeisha leaving had nothing to do with me leaving, but of course that's my friend. But really, the interview that I did with Carlos on that live Monday, that he made private and never posted, it kind of made my mind up after that. I was actually crying out for help to my boss, saying, hey, this is how I feel. You disregarded my feelings by, number one, not even calling me after that live to say, hey, Gucci, you said you feel unprotected. The things that you felt while filming, he should have addressed it right then. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. She got some valid points here already. Now, it's one thing for you to voice your thoughts and opinions to your boss, because let's be real, a lot of these bosses out here, no matter where you work at, whether it's Kroger, whether it's Office Depot, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Coca-Cola, none of these damn bosses want you to voice your opinions and speak your truth about how you feel or what you think about being treated a certain type of way. That is what that is. They don't believe in allowing folks to have minds of their own or speaking out for themselves. And I am an avid person that feels like you should always speak out for yourself. If you feel like there's grounds for you to be spoken up to be speaking up for yourself, then you need to. Okay. And if you don't feel protected by the person that you work for, then you got every right to say that you don't feel respected by the person that you work for, and that you don't feel protected by the person that you work for. And that's just on period. I really agree with So Gucci on that. And listen, I like So Gucci and I like motherfucking Carlos for the most part, but I think that interview probably would have sealed the deal for me. If I'm sitting in your face telling you that I didn't feel protected by you, I got assaulted by somebody, I got hit in the head with a glass, and then you gonna reprimand me on live and make the live private and not even say anything, not even have a follow-up conversation with me about nothing. So that means that you don't give a fuck about me, my feelings, or my quote-unquote safety. So I do feel like she does have a point. And no matter what we may feel about how the fight happened, who started the fight, who's really responsible for the fight, no matter how we feel about that, she got rights to her feelings at the end of the day. Okay? So let's continue. She added, You know what, Millie? If he would have addressed it right then, I probably would have thought about staying on Bill Collective. Like, my boss is really concerned. He want to hear how I felt. How can we make it better if you felt that way? And Carlos didn't address that. So Gucci continues. So that kind of made me feel if my superior doesn't want to at least hear my voice or even address how I'm feeling, just address it. Just say, Gucci, I understand. This is a reality show. You knew what you signed up for. I don't want you feeling that way. What can I do as your boss to elevate those feelings that you have? So Gucci just wanted her feelings to be addressed, and he didn't address that, and that was one of the main reasons that I made up in my mind. You know what? It's kind of time for me to move on. The situation became disrespectful in So Gucci's opinion, but it was kind of disrespectful. How I'm just gonna be honest. How Carlos brought Selena on the show. I had a protective order and the show didn't honor it. They kept trying to put Selena in different scenes, she said. So Gucci said that Akeisha ultimately walked away from Bell Collective because Carlos wouldn't acknowledge how out of order the text messages Latrice Rogers sent her were, allegedly. When it comes to how family life is going now, Sophia says that she and JJ Williams are in an excellent place with JJ's daughters. Sophia and Selena are also cordial. The sudden passing of JJ's mother encouraged everyone to mend fences. Okay. So that is pretty much everything that was stated in the Urban Bell article in regards to So Gucci and her departure from Bell Collective. Like I said, her feelings are valid. No matter how we might feel about her or how we feel about the fight itself, she does have valid points, and I do understand and I sympathize with her and her feelings. I do. No lies, I do. I do. And I think that leaving the show was probably the best thing for her, JJ, Sophie, Selena, and their families. I think it was probably the best thing. So that's pretty much it, y'all. That's really all I could say about it. That's really all I got for it. Like, So Gucci, Mel, Winter, Sherelle and Black, Ashley and Quick. It's too many people leaving your shows, Carlos. And at the end of the day, you got to figure out what's the issue here. It got to be you. It got to be you and your inner workings. It has to be. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus. I got to take some more of that medicine once this is done. But it got to be you and your inner workings, to be quite honest. It got to be you in the way that you handle shit. It just does. Because I just feel like if everybody's quitting, if everybody's having an issue with the way that you run stuff, thank you guys for the blessings. I appreciate it. If everybody has a problem with the way that you do things and the way that you work around and the way that you run your business, then baby, it got to be you. It got to be you. And you're not doing yourself any favors by not addressing these people in their feelings. You just gotta own that and move on and move forward for real. Like you're wrong for not addressing it. You're wrong for not addressing it, and you can't have a business and work with people and you really don't give a fuck about how they feel and what's going on with them. You know what I mean? So yes, I do feel like So Gucci had a right, and I'm not mad with her for that. But y'all, I know Bundy is about to go live, so this is all I really got for Yes for the Mess today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was almost 400 people in here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. If there's anything for me to talk about for Yes for the Mess today, y'all know I will come back and do my video. But if not, we will be going live later on tonight for Lovin' Hip Hop Atlanta. We will, right after the show is over. And tomorrow, I'll be doing a happy birthday live for myself. I definitely will. I probably won't be doing the Whether You Like It or Not Beverly Hills panel because it is my birthday. And me, Carl Tramiel, and Jamar will be going out to eat tomorrow night. So that's where I'll be at. But I'll probably do a happy birthday live for myself early in the day tomorrow. and then we'll get into the things with that. But before we get up out of here, I gotta inform you guys once again to vote for me. Vote for me. I am nominated once again for a Boss Babe Award for Boss Babe Content Creator of the Year. Be sure to hit up the votes. Make sure you guys vote. The link is in the description box. I know that some of my moderators have already shared the link in the chat. So be sure to vote for me. Okay. Vote for me. Vote for me in this category. Vote for me. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Vote for me. And I want to let you guys know that I love you guys so much. I will be seeing you guys later on tonight for Love and Hip Hop. If anything else comes up before Love and Hip Hop, I will definitely come back and do either a live or a pre-record. Either way, y'all will get another video. And I'm out of here, y'all. Nurse myself back to health. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.